Here's the starting grid for the Singapore Grand Prix. Figo starts from pole position with a very dominant qualifying performance, followed by Ludwig starting on the front row. Hatch will start third, following Jay Fury's non-attendance. Ugran starts fourth, Laurent starts fifth, Ricky starts sixth, Slash starts seventh as an emergency reserve for Racing Point. And Batuko replacing Mafiko Rosgui here today for Arian will start 8th. Xavier Hawkins starts 9th. T. Oster starts 10th, replacing Joa Spinador, who could not make either qualifying or the race. And Tihi starts 11th after missing qualifying. Nick Hill starts 12th after also missing qualifying. And Azat will start 13th as an emergency reserve for RTX Boeing. With that said, let's get straight into the Singapore Grand Prix. Hello and welcome to the Singapore Grand Prix. 25% rain. Oh my god, everyone, it's heavy rain incoming. Everyone's starting on inters and wets. Oh my god. Holy shit, what a start. Jesus, Figo and Ludwig into the wall, I think it was. Ugran's out into the lead. We're gonna have clouds soon. This is gonna be the most insane race you've ever seen. Hawkins making his way down, trying to get past Ludwig. Oh my god, he's fucking assassinated him. Jesus Christ, that was murder, unadulterated. We got Figo, we got Toaster in third. Then it's Hatch, Bitu, Hawkins, Ricky, Ludwig down in 8th after getting assassinated. Laurent, Slash, Tihi, Hill, and Azot. What a start. The first ever 25% rain race in Formula League. Oh my god, Bitter's been assassinated now too by the pack up ahead. Ludwig's making up positions. Figo's trying to chase down Ugran. Jay Fury, where is he? He didn't show up. He was too drunk for celebrating qualifying yesterday, I believe. He just decided not to show up. Toaster running in P3, by the way. He is the fastest man alive. Behind him is Hatch. Ludwig getting past Hawkins now. Now looking to get past Ricky, who's had a great start as well. He's letting him pass just there. He knows he's faster. He doesn't want to fight it. Hatch is into the pits. So is Ugran. It is sunny, it is about to dry up, but that is a risky move nonetheless. It is 25% rain, otherwise known as schizo setting, because you have to be schizophrenic to succeed on this rain setting. But yeah, it is looking very sunny here. People out on enters made the right choice. Toaster's out on wets. I believe that's just inviting a little bit too much risk, because it is very hard to drive wets on dry. I'm getting pings from fucking everywhere. Everyone is pinging me. Toaster pinged Figo, what's the strat, bro? Figo ghosted him. Figo doesn't want to see BAR succeed. He just doesn't fucking care. He was in a lobby. He was waiting for the people to ready up. Everyone that was out on enters and wets is into the pits now. Ugran out into the lead of the race on the mediums. Johnny are just 20 minutes too late. Yeah, just 20 minutes. That is not a long fucking enough time. Well, our respects go out to Jay Fury for missing the race. Only one McDonald's out here today, despite both of them getting into Q2 yesterday. The only team to get both drivers into Q2. That's because the BAR and the Waveline didn't have a second driver. Neither did the HRT. Yeah, all the other Q2 cars didn't have a second driver. But still, McDonald's the only one to get through. Anyways, Figo's out here on the softs. He's looking to chase down Ugran. Hatches into third. He's ran away quite well thanks to that early pit. Ludwig, meanwhile, he's on the mediums. He's fighting Tihi on the softs. So we got heavy rain. We got Hawkins with a little bit of lag there. I'm not sure if it slowed anyone down. Maybe Ludwig hit the back of him, but I'm not very sure about that. In any case, heavy rain incoming soon. And we got Laurent up in fourth. Maybe he was one of the early pairs. Now he's one of the early smashers into the wall. And Ludwig loses the position to Tihi. Tihi looking for the inside on Hawkins. And obviously, yeah, goes very fucking wide. Hawkins is through. Ludwig is through. Through the chicane, Ludwig trying to challenge here. Hawkins backs off. Very smart from him. But he's decided to stay out. And that is a very risky move. You'd at least go on inters, right? Hatch has stayed out too. He's out on the softs. Ugran and Figo both in for the inter tires. Of course, it is a fake rain. I believe it is gonna I don't know if it was clouds or sun. I was too busy looking at all the inept maneuvers we saw there on the bottom side of the track. But yeah, we'll have to see if... Nope, of course it's not. It's 25% rain. You don't stay out on dry tires. It's Figo looking to get past Ugran here into the lead of the race. Who else is pitted for the Inters? Laurent has, Ludwig has. Smart choices. Now they're going to have to be careful not to get forced into the pits here. They've got to hold the outside line on that final set of turns. Because you do not want to be forced into the pits in a situation like this. But it's looking like it's gone swimmingly for them. And it is sun coming soon. It's a double fake. Will it be a triple fake? Will it be a double unfake? You know, will the rain come back again? We'll have to see, but clearly the best solution retroactively is to have gone on the Inters from the get-go, because the rain will keep on raining, the track will keep on being wet. Laurent is into 3rd, Ludwig is into 4th, Hatch is into 5th. He's managed to cut his losses after staying out on those softs. Teehee is into 6th, Bitu into 7th, Hawkins into 8th, Toaster out on dry, medium. Oh, he's gone for another set of dries after staying out of dries. I think so has Ricky. Not sure if they will work out for them. They're 9th and 10th. Slash is 11th. Hill is 12th and Azot 13th. I need a drink of water. Water break. So we're watching Figo here leading the race, as Figo has a tendency to do. Ugran is into the pits of the Inters. Figo is staying out that extra lap for safety reasons. Weather marker is saying, we'll reward that if you do. Laurent is in. Ludwig is also staying out for safety reasons. That weather marker is moving. That weather marker is moving. Ludwig have a bit too much grass on that turn 3. Weather marker is still moving. By the way, guys, if you didn't notice, the weather marker is still moving. Hawkins is also staying out for safety reasons. Everyone else is pitting. Hill and Slash staying out for safety reasons. No, Slash is into the pits, actually. He is on the wet, so he can't even stay on for safety reasons. Figo staying out again. Weather marker is moving back to sun. Will we get a weather announcement, or will it just keep teasing us like this? Is Ludwig going to go in? No, Ludwig is also staying out for safety reasons. I think he can get away with maybe 2 laps. If the rain comes back, that is. If it doesn't, then, well, you know. Oh, Figo's got like a 10-second gap. He can just stay out. He can just fucking do it. Cloud's coming soon. Now, this is going to motivate the people staying out to stay out even longer if they've got the time to do so. Figo is obviously staying out. He's got the gap to do so. Ugrad trying his best to chase him down. Ludwig also staying out. He's got everything to gain, not much to lose from doing so. Azot, very nice blue flags there from him. Shout out to Azot. Is Hawkins staying out? He is, but yes, and it is light rain. It is coming back, and the people that have stayed out may have just done the greatest strategy choice of their time. 25% rain, ladies and gentlemen. What will we see occur at the end of this lap? Figo is out on the Inters. He's on the right tower. He's going to have such a massive gap from this. I think Ludwig will catch Ugran for a second. Will surpass Ugran for a second. Ugran is staying out. He's hoping it's a fake rain. It is a fake rain. But will it unfake itself? That's the question we're now asking. Ludwig is out on the right tires for the current weather. Laurent is staying out. Hatch is staying out. I think everyone is gonna fucking stay out. No, Beto is petted for Enter Tires. Oh my god. This race is enough to cause someone a brain aneurysm, and I feel like the target audience for that brain aneurysm might end up being me. It's still on clouds. It was a fake, but for how long? That weather marker is moving. That weather marker is threatening the entire society of dry tire runners that we've established here. Slash, well, that was a bit of a mediocre blue flags, but I don't think Ugran has lost too much time due to it. It is sun out soon. It was a fake, but I think it was still enough gain for the inter-tire runners to where it wasn't entirely a loss to stay out on those enters. And they might even stay out a bit longer. You know, we'll have to see. Figo's staying out longer. He's got the gap to play it. He wants to be safe. he's got the gap to play safe. Ugran, obviously, he's got to stick by his choice. Ludwig has been overtaken by Laurent, but the clouds are coming in soon, so you know there is that interscopium that you might work out with here. Hawkins has decided to cut his losses and go on softs. Beto, probably the biggest loser of this fake. He's had to go on. He went on inters. He's had to go back onto dries. He's down in 10th now, not looking to really gain any positions. And it is heavy rain. It is coming back, and the people that have pitted off the inters, well, those, you know that meme with the guy mining with a pickaxe and he stops right before the diamonds. That's what they feel like right now. Heart goes out to Hawkins and Beto because yeah, they just didn't gamble for long enough. You know who did gamble for long enough? Ludwig and Figo. Figo clearly the winner now. Ludwig up into second. Well, Ugran is right behind him on better enters, but Ludwig will be able to fight for second position now, and maybe chase down Figo just a little bit if there's some car performance advantage there, but we'll have to see about that part. Oh, we do have to include BAR's grip is 10. It's level 10. It's the highest grip of anyone on the grid. That has probably helped out a lot as well for Figo to stay out on those enters for as long as he did. And yes, it is the highest of anyone else. The second highest, no, McDonald's also have 10, and the second highest is Arian on 9. Clouds coming soon. Go Laurent in 4th, Hatch in 5th, and Teehee in 6th. It's looking great for the HOT Storms, very solid points. Toaster fighting Ricky for 7th. I believe both of them fighting for this would be their highest finishing position. Ricky's highest is P8, so if he finishes 7th, it will be his highest. Toaster's highest is 9th, so no matter if he finishes 7th or 8th, it will be his highest. So that's another little fun fact there for you. Looking good for Toaster at the moment. Hawkins in 9th. Has to cut his losses, of course. He stayed out on enters, but he lost a few positions and then he didn't stay out enough to where he would have gone an advantage for it. He cut his losses, and unfortunately that actually led to more losses for him. So it's 9th for him, it's 10th for Beto. 11th for Hill. I don't think it changed much throughout the rain. But he is not too far behind Betuko, to be fair. 5 seconds, it's not a catchable gap, but it's also not a disappointing gap. Slash with blue flags, yeah, he does blue flags there. Not sure what was happening before that, but he does blue flags Hatch there, so it's all fine. And Azot in, oh, holy voice crack, in 13th. Ludwig and Ugran separated by Betuko at the current moment. Ugran with a big grass cut, I think it was on purpose, just to cut your losses because he mistimed it maybe. But yeah, Ludwig behind Betuko here, and it's looking like, yeah, his worn out enters are not helping much. Light rain coming back. Will Ludwig pit for a fresh set of enters? Is a bit of a risky play. He's decided not to do it this lap at least. But yeah, it is a risky play, but also he might be losing time here, being out on those worn. Nope, okay, sun. So he might be able to get away with it. He will still be losing time to Ugran here on these final laps of rain running. And of course, if the rain comes back, he'll have to pit for enters at that point. Azot is out. 13th, he's decided not to continue this race. It's a DNF, so no points there. We don't give points to quitters, unfortunately, for anyone that can't be bothered driving last for 20 minutes. Yeah, we don't give points to quitters. But yeah, Figo has worked out a very nice gap for himself. At the start, it was Ugran who got the early start off. I think Figo and Ludwig had that crash in on the exit of turn 2, turn 3 into the wall that cost him about time, but Figo made his way back up. Of course, prioritized staying out on enters, even in dry. Managed to finally reap enough benefit from all the fake and unfakes showing up. And he's also gained some extra time, I believe, just by pure pace alone. The BAR having maximum grip has definitely helped out as well with keeping the car on track even in unfavorable conditions. But also have to shout out that Figo talent in the practice hitting a sub 37, in the quali in Q1 hitting a sub 37. He's clearly been the fastest in the previous sessions, so his pace also made that difference for sure. He's staying out on inters for that safety net as well here. Everyone else is out onto the tries. I think Ricky maybe stayed out an extra lap on the inters, but everyone else out on the tries. Sun coming soon, so I believe it will be proper tries. In terms of tire sets, it's been so rainy. I think everyone's fine because we didn't have any rain sessions other than this one. So I think everyone will be fine with that. I'd more be concerned with the dry tires. Figo doesn't have another soft set. He only had that one soft set, so he's probably going on to mediums. Of course, also he's in the VC, so if he forgot he only had one soft set, he definitely would have remembered now that I've said that. But he probably remembered. He's the type to plan out his strategy ahead of time and then not tell Toaster. Well, he was in the slash blue flags seed Toast. And Figo, thank you Ben for that. Obviously I don't appreciate people doing my job for me, but can't complain too much, I guess. I think I'll still have to give you a verbal warning because I did have to give one to Mafagil in the past when he said it. But you know, verbal warnings are verbal warnings, don't really matter. Ludwig's gone past Ugran here. He's on a hards compared to Ugran's mediums. I think he's just got the faster car maybe, or the faster pace. He is flying away from him at the moment. Laurent, mistake there in turn 3. He got Hatch and T. Toasters ran away from Ricky into P7. Do we have any blue flag situations at the moment? Well, we got Bitter catching up to Laurent. Bitter is a lap behind, so that would maybe be tactical for Laurent to let him pass or give him that minimal slipstream you still get on 0 slip settings. Not sure if that's beneficial, but okay, well, I think they're not communicating very well no matter what. Okay, now Laurent's letting him pass. He's letting him unlap himself, so Bitter... Well, Bitter's lost a second to that whole chaos happening. He was like 1.9 seconds behind Hawkins. Now he's 2.6 to 3 seconds behind. So I'm not sure he'll be able to catch anymore. Ugran and Ludwig, they're still fighting for second. Ugran's passed now Ludwig back into second. And Laurent is now past Bitter again. Maybe Bitter's let him past. But it's whole mess there. Slash just kind of driving around. It is what it is, you know. It's having a nice little P12 drive here. Really maximizing the track. Oh, Ugran with a little lag teleport there. Or maybe that was just on my screen. Ludwig's still trying to hold on behind him. Yeah, Ludwig is saying TP. Okay, so it was Ugran, but it was just the one TP, and he's looking stable for now. So we will monitor the situation, of course, as the battle continues. Pretty standard. Oh, Ugran with a mistake. Ludwig's passed him now into second. Slash coming up ahead of him. Blue flags. Yeah, will be seeded. Very nice blue flags there for Ludwig. A bit more awkward for Ugran, but still fine. Still passable. Heavy rain! Heavy rain coming in. 4 laps to go. Figo could stay on dries if he wanted to. I don't. Yeah, he doesn't want to. I wouldn't want to either. But yeah, I think he could. It's probably too risky, to be fair, actually. I think the gap would be enough, but you want to finish with a high gap if you've got a high gap. You don't want to throw that gap away just for aura farming. Usually you don't. He's out onto another self-enters. Ludwig has now gained a lot on Ugran as a result of the slightly less worn tires, I believe. He's into enters, so is Ugran. Yeah, everyone's gonna go in, of course. T's gone out, managed to get onto the wets a lap early. Don't think he'll gain him that much to hatch. He's still clearly like more to 6. But yeah, Figo's comfortably winning. As we established on lap 21, he had already won. Probably even earlier. Ludwig P2 still looking to run away from Ugran and try and keep it. Ugran rounding off the podium as it stands. Laurent in 4th, too far away from those two fighting for P2. Slash. It's causing him a little trouble. And we got Hatch in P5. Teehee in P6. Toaster in P7. Yeah, he did blue flag. That was unnecessary. Again, verbal warning, same as with Ben. Appreciate it, but verbal warning is verbal warning. Teehee's back onto dries already. It's like, thankfully he missed quali, so he definitely has the tires to keep pulling this. Yeah, nice blue flags there from Slash on Hatch. But now Hatch does make a mistake. Slash looking to unlap himself. Backs out in the end. Do we have anything else going on? Oh yeah, Teehee's gone on to soft. So he's now behind Toaster and Reki. Reki still close behind Toaster here. They're out both on enters. The rain comes back. Oh. I mean, what were you expecting? It's 25% rain. Of course the rain's gonna come back. And that means Toaster is running 6, Ricky's running 7 at the current moment. T's looking to try and close down as much as he can. He's praying the slight rain is a fake rain. Otherwise, he's just scammed himself out of 2 positions. Oh, yeah, no, that's, wow. Well, he's clear, it's lap 31, lap 32. He's clearly still gonna, like, drag it to the line as Figo wins the Singapore Grand Prix. Was it ever in doubt? Maybe for a few laps at the start. Oh, Ugran's passed Ludwig on the final set of turns through the chicane. Ludwig's too far back. I don't think he can actually boost his way back forward. It is Ugran P2. It is Ludwig rounding off the podium. Laurent finishing P4. P5 for Hatch. Toaster, Ricky 6th and 7th. Teehee really struggling out on those softs, but he surely will keep P8. Right? Oh, Ricky's still fighting. He's fighting Toaster here. It's very close between them. Ricky down the inside hits the grass of his own accord. He wasn't forced into that. It is Toaster 6th. Ricky 7th. Teehee holding on to that 8th position. It would have been bizarre for him not to slash. Terrible blue flags there. But obviously it's P8 for Teehee there. P9 for Hawkins. No chance of recovery after that. Oh, and Nick Hill's actually gone past Bitter. That's 10 pit stops. Wow, congratulations to Nick Hill and P10 here. Especially in this car. P11 for Bitter. P12 for Slash. DNF for Azot. Well, we had some crazy stuff happen. We had some straightforward stuff happen. We had a lot of Slash blue flags requests from people that aren't league organizers. In any case, Figo, the race winner, will we get a cheeky little race interview with him? Race
Yes,
win.
we will.
Hell yeah, race win, fastest lap, domination, played it safe, the rain rewarded you by getting that rain back in. What do you make of the week and of the race?
Yeah, the car felt it was good. Clearly competitive enough for the win. Yeah, it was well, when I saw the 25% rain, I was just like, this is gonna be luck based. But after like first, let's just start from the beginning of the weekend where I was just like surprised that the car was competitive because I told you, I was literally gonna skip until the car became competitive. But it was nice I came home. Took pole, it was a good lap, and yeah, the race went really well. Obviously, the first lap incident with Ludwig was unfortunate. I think he would have been. I don't know. I think he just got like a lag off or something, and obviously hit the wall. And obviously he gave me the position back, and he unfortunately got overtaken by like 5 other cars that was doing that. That's unfortunate. Um, and then like the rain comes in, and obviously it's 25%. It dries out, and I pit up on the drive. And I was just thinking to myself, the pits are really long. I think next time I might just stay out. And that's what I did. The next time it rained, went on inters, and then I dried out, just stayed on inters until the next rain. And I guess my hope was just if I had rain before he'd catch me, or I'd just hit I guess whatever like tire was best by the time he caught me. Because I feel like the gap I got from him pitting was just huge anyway. Yeah, and I think that it really helped that the car had like the highest grip setting. It was really good in the rain. And yeah, it was just it's a great one. It's really really fun race.
Yeah, thank you very much, and congratulations on the win, of course. It's brilliant, dominant one. Maybe I think more dominant than Ludwig's in Silverstone, and that makes it. Oh no, actually, it was 4 wins from Ludwig in a row, and now you've stopped that streak with your third win of the season. So congratulations on max points from this race, since you also had pole. And we'll move on to Ludwig, P3 in the end, just missing out on that P2 on the final turns. But considering the start, of course, especially lap 1, you were down in 8th. It was a great comeback race. So, what do you make of your race and of this week?
Yeah, I mean, the comeback was pretty good. P3 is not a bad result, but I think overall, all week, I just kind of had a skill issue. I was just off the pace all the time, despite our car being very competitive. But yeah, P3, still solid points for the team. Hopefully next week I'll have a teammate. But yeah, relatively happy with that.
All right, thank you. And that's the only people we have in VC. Everyone else is not here. So that is all the interviews you're getting, and we'll see you next week at the United States. Ludwig's. Well, actually, he's Austrian in this league, but real life Ludwig's home race, United States Grand Prix at COTA, at Austin, Texas. We'll see you for that race next week. And bye bye.